G'day and welcome back to the channel. This is the second go I've done this because I forgot to press record. I just went through a whole monologue and I forgot to press record. So here we go, take two. What I'm doing today is another cooking video. I don't know whether I'll put this one up because this isn't Thai food. This is it's going to be Italian. It's my spaghetti Bolognese sauce or my pasta sauce. Everybody loves this sauce, so I thought I'd put it on there so that people can have a go at making it. All the kids that come around here absolutely love it, and so do the adults. My daughter says it's the best sauce ever. She hasn't had a Bolognese sauce in any restaurant that we've been to, and she's eaten a lot, that compares with this sauce. So according to her, it's pretty good, and I think it's pretty good too. And then at the end, what I'll do is, once the sauce is reduced a bit, I'll take some of the sauce mixture and I'll make a chili con carne or chili beef out of it as well. So I'll sort of make two recipes. All I'll do is I'll fry out some extra garlic and some chilies, a lot of chilies, and then I'll put that mixture in, and then I'll add the tins of kidney beans, and delicious, especially made into pies with a piece of cheese in it. Oh, delicious. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll cook it out here again on the portable burner, and we'll go. Now what I've got in here is some olive oil and 3 onions that I've chopped up. So what it is, I'll cook up the onions and then I'll add the garlic and the bacon. We'll start the cooking, and we'll take it from there. So turn this on. I've got a new gas canister in here because the other one ran out. Okay, so my super duper spoon again. Great spoon, this. Mix it up, get some olive oil over the onions. And then I'll just let that simmer for a while. What I've got here is 4 cloves of garlic. If you don't like so much garlic, don't put as much in. If you like more, put more in. And I've also got bacon. The bacon here is 3 rashers, because I'm using 3 kilos of beef, 1.5 kilos of pork, and so it sort of goes in 3. So 3 kilos, I'll put 3 rashers in here, and I'll use 3 tins of tomato as well. So you want to lightly brown these onions. So it'll take a while. So I'll just Okay, so add the garlic and the bacon. Continue to fry it. Heat out. So we'll add in 3 kilos of beef mince, regular beef mince. That's not nice. And then 3 packets of pork. This is just regular pork mince. So that's 1.5 kilos of pork mince and 3 kilos of beef. And mix it all up. Might just turn this off a bit while I do this. And we just fry up the meat till it browns a bit. This is the hard bit. Getting the mince to be minced again. Obviously, got to keep turning it over, otherwise it will burn on the bottom. Turn it back on again. So you need the tea towel. These handles get hot. Now a lot of water will come out of this mince meat, so you'll have to reduce it down a bit. You can see here, look, you get quite a bit of water out of the meat. Yeah, it's interesting. Everybody loves this Bolognese sauce. So the first secret, I think, is the mixture of beef and pork mince in the sauce. And the next tip is I'll add tomato paste to this, a fair amount of tomato paste, and you fry the tomato paste up with the meat. So that's another trick. It's a bit like with the Thai food and cooking. You fry up the coconut milk to get the oil out of it. Here you fry up the pasta sauce, the tomato paste. It gives it a nice flavour. And then what we'll do is we'll add a couple of tablespoons of fish sauce. That's Thai fish sauce. Make it Thai style. Because I was told once, this many years ago, a secret to a good spaghetti bolognese sauce is adding an anchovy to the sauce. One, maybe two, so you don't really taste the anchovy in the sauce, but it just gives it that's something special. But I haven't got anchovies, so I'm going to use fish sauce because they basically make fish sauce out of anchovies. So it's a cheats way of putting anchovy in. Keep turning this over until it browns. Looks quite nice. There's a lot of liquid in here, as you can see. You can see it around here. A lot of liquid. We have to reduce that a bit and then put the tomato paste in and fry the tomato paste. Alright, there's so much water in mincemeat especially. Makes you wonder, will they actually just pump the thing up with water to increase the weight? You don't know, do you? Almost there. When we first put the meat in, it looked like it wouldn't fit in the pot. Now the pot's only half full. It's funny, isn't it? Makes you wonder where the meat goes. Unless most of the meat is actually, well, not most, but maybe a significant portion of the meat is actually water. Well, at least the meat's now gone back to a mince type of texture rather than lumps. We're almost there. Just a little bit of pink. Oh, it's really hot today. It's humid. All this humidity and all this heat has a tendency to send some people troppo, including me. Let's do another stir. Okay, so we'll add the tomato paste. Open the jar. Oh dear. Oh, pop. And the jar is open. So just normal tomato paste. I'm just using just the cheap version from Carne's supermarket, so nothing special really. We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 tablespoons, because I like the taste. And what we'll do is I've used about half the jar, so what I'll do is I'll cover this up with some olive oil and put it in the fridge. If you don't put the olive oil in, it will go mouldy, even in the fridge. And I can't use it once I've got a bit of mould on it. I can't use it because I suspect it infects the whole jar really. Okay, so we stir this in. Till we coat all the meat. Let it fry up a bit. This is what improves the taste. Like a fried tomato paste taste. And it rhymes. We'll just let that reduce. Okay, so now we'll add the tomatoes. There we go, just tomatoes from Coles supermarket, 3 tins of this, 3 big tins. 1. 2. 3. Oh dear, making a mess. Still, as my wife said, that's my job, making a mess. Okay, I'll go and fill these with water and add 3 cans of water. So now we add 3 tins of water. Make sure you get all the tomato bits out the cans. So 1 more. There we go. And we'll add about 1/3 of a bottle of red wine. Make sure you get a decent bottle of red wine. You know, don't get the cheap one because I've done that before. It just makes the sauce taste cheap. Then we add the herbs and spices. So this is just oregano leaves. So, good handful of oregano leaves. We'll taste it at the end and we'll adjust if necessary. I'll add the fish sauce. This is the fish sauce, same as we've used before. Squid brand, this one here. So you can see that, there we go. Squid brand, so put 2 tablespoons of that in. 1, 2, and we'll adjust it at the end if it needs adjusting. And I'll put some white pepper in. I like the taste of white pepper in sauces, as you've probably guessed. I like white pepper, the smell of it. Okay, so turn this off a minute. So I put 1/4 tablespoon. I grind it up myself from the white pepper corns, and so what's that? That's about, I don't know, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Put that in, stir it up, and we reduce this. You don't really need to add salt because the fish sauce is quite salty, but once this reduces down a bit, we'll look at the how much extra oregano we need to add, how much fish sauce we need to add, and how much pepper we need to add, and that'll be it. Well, I'll take this, and I'll take this now, and I'll reduce it on the stove so I don't waste the gas. And then I'll come back when it's reduced. It'll probably take about half an hour to 40 minutes, stirring occasionally so it doesn't catch on the bottom. So in about 30 or 40 minutes, I'll bring it back here and show you how it's reduced. If you notice the level here, it should reduce down quite a bit. And then we'll taste it and make the adjustments. And then I'll do the chili con carne, or the chili beef. Okay, so that's the plan. So I'll see you back in about 30 or 40 minutes. Bye-bye. G'day. Well, I'm back. I've reduced it. As you can see, look, it's reduced. The level has dropped from about here down to here. So what's that? About 2.5 inches, which is about 7 centimeters or so, 7 or 8 centimeters. So that's a fair reduction there, and the sauce is looking really good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to taste it, and then I'm going to make some adjustments. So I just need to put some in a bowl. So let me put some in a bowl. Stir up a bit. So let's go have a look. So here we go. It's a bit hot, but oh wow, too hot. Okay. It's a bit hot to taste it, really. So let's try again. Blow on it. I think it needs sugar. I think it needs fish sauce. I think it needs more tomatoes. So, but it's basically there. So that's what I'll do. I'll add some fish sauce and some sugar. So I'll go get some sugar. Okay, so I'm going to add the sugar. This is 3 teaspoons of sugar. I'm going to add the fish sauce. So I add 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. 1, 2. Put that in the other bowl. Tin of tomatoes. This is a small can now. These ones are whole, so I'm going to have to mash them up. Stir it in. I have to break these tomatoes up because they're whole. Just squash them against the side of the pan. Cook it up a bit more. Turn this back on. It's still nice though. And we'll try it again. Maybe a bit more oregano as well. So maybe a handful of oregano. We'll see how that goes. Just cook it up a bit. Got to squish these tomatoes. My wife and daughter are waiting, cooking the pasta already. I'll show you it plated up, but I'm sure you've all seen what spaghetti bolognese looks like. My daughter absolutely loves this. And so do all her friends. Let that simmer a bit. Maybe try a little bit, just a bit. Okay, let's try a bit after putting all those extra bits in. Didn't try enough. Let me try a bit more. Very hot. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah. Better. Now, it's delicious. Okay. So, I'll just let this simmer for a bit. Maybe turn it down. And then I can plate up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cook the chili con carne. So I'm going to take some of this, put it in the pan, but first of all I need to get some chilies from the garden and chop up some garlic and fry that in the small pan, and then put some of this sauce in, and then put the beans in. Absolutely delicious. I really like chili con carne, especially with spaghetti. Yeah. Or it's even good in a pie. I make these little pies and I put a wedge of cheese in with it as well. Oh, delicious. Okay. I'll show you this plated up in a minute, okay? Bye for now. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm going to do now is do the chili con carne in this smaller pot. So I'll put some olive oil into the pot. Bit of olive oil. And I'll fry up some, turn this on. Get it around the pan. Okay. And what I'm going to put in is I've got about another 2 big cloves of garlic here, and I'm putting in 13 of these piquinu or bird's eye chilies that I've just got from the garden. I've chopped them up, 13. Should be quite spicy, 13. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's put the garlic in. Start frying that up. Oh, looks like it's starting to rain again. And put the chilies in. Down on the bench. Just brown this up a bit, and then we'll put the sauce in. Oh yeah. Yes. I can smell the chilies. Chili and garlic. It smells really nice. I shouldn't have breathed in too much then. Oh dear. Spicy. Okay. So I'll get the ladle. Put this down. Get the ladle. And ladle some stuff in. Who is that spilling it? Oh yeah, turn that off a bit, because it's hot. Now obviously we're not going to eat all this in one go, so I bag them up and put them in the freezer. So I bag up enough for, say, 4 people and stick it in the freezer. And then we've always got stuff to eat. That'll probably do it. I'll just go and get the beans. Okay, here are the beans. Just red kidney beans in the tin. And I'll add 4 cans to start with, because I really like the beans, so beans make it. And I'll add the juice as well, because it makes the sauce a bit thicker. And of course my daughter doesn't eat this because it's far too spicy. My wife will eat some. But it's mainly me that eats it. And we'll see if we need any more liquid once we've got this ticking over. So I'll turn it back on and we'll see. Yeah, I think another can. So put another can in. I don't know, beans seem to disappear when you... I mean, these cans are 420 grams each, so see, 420 grams each, so they're not, well, the small cans, but I just put 5 in. 5 times 400 is 200. Well, two kilos, is that right? 2 kilos, yeah. Wow. Two kilos of beans. Wow, that's a lot. But at least you can see the beans now. Let this reduce down a bit. And because the sauce is pretty much cooked, we just can only have to cook it for about 20 minutes. The main sauce, to reduce it down to that level, took about an hour and a half. Wow, constant stirring. Maybe I'll try a bit to see what it's like at this stage. Although wait for it to cook a bit, because the beans will be a bit hard, I think. Okay, so let's let this simmer for a while, let it reduce down, and I'll put it on the big stove, and then I'll come back and show you when it's finished. And we'll do the taste test and maybe do an adjustment or two. Now, because I've used half the sauce and all those beans, then we'll have to make an adjustment with the pepper and the oregano and the fish sauce probably, maybe some sugar. But we'll see. We'll see. Always taste test it at the end and add the ingredients. Okay, so that's it. Chili con carne. I'll come back in a few minutes. Bye. Well, about half an hour. Bye. Okay, I'm back. The chili con carne, or chili beef, whatever it's called, is now reduced and thickened up. And we'll do a taste test, and then I'll make some additions, and then that'll be it. So, just a quick taste. Put it in my bowl. We'll turn this off a bit. Okay, let's try it. Well, that's quite nice. Oh, it's spicy. It's good. Not too spicy though. Nice. But, yeah. I think it needs some fish sauce, some oregano. That's nice. I'd be inclined to put some more tomatoes in, but I don't think it needs a whole can. Okay. Some fish sauce and some oregano, I think. It's quite spicy, but nice, balanced. Very nice. Let's get a spoon. I'm gonna put some fish sauce in. So I've got my spoon. Put the fish sauce in. Maybe just put one in. And some oregano. That's probably enough. Stir it in. Let it cook a bit. Turn it back on. Cook a little bit. Now we've added the extra ingredients. It's nice. With the cheese that normally goes with it, it'll be delicious. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just leave these to cool, put them in the fridge, and then tomorrow bag them up and put them in the freezer for later use. As I said before, this is delicious. You put this in a pie, use it as a pie filling with a piece of cheese. Oh, delicious. Also nice with spaghetti. Just a little taste test. Turn this off. And let's test it. Oh yeah, delicious. Might go and give some to my wife in a minute, see what she thinks. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. I think I will put this on the channel. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, do you? Yeah. So it'll allow people that want to make it, either of these two dishes, to be able to make it. So take care. Remember, if you like the video, please give it a like and please subscribe. And if you want to see more of these, hit the notification. I've got a conversation coming up next week, so I'll be putting a conversation up soon. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care. Look after yourselves. Bye.